the next and the previous anchor point. So no matter where I put it, I'm always going to get the shortest, straightest line between the next and the previous point. Okay, so the next spline or anchor point type that we'll play with is the Bezier. Now, if I click on Bezier, you'll see that we're now presented with these two handles here, and they're known as Bezier handles. And notice that when we're in Bezier mode, that both handles are reactive to one another. If I bring them closer to the anchor point, the other one comes closer to the anchor point. If I go up, the other one goes down, and vice versa. So they're reactive to one another, and it's a very handy way to get some nice organic smooth curves in your spline work. So that's a Bezier type. If we right click and go Bezier corner, it's exactly the same as a Bezier with one unique difference, and that is that both of the handles are actually independent. So you'll see that if I grab one of these handles now, it's actually completely independent of the other handle. And with the Bezier corner, we can get some nice sharp angles to the anchor point. So it's through the use of these different types of Bezier anchor points or spline anchor points that we can literally create any shape you can think of. And they're definitely, it's a good idea to familiarize yourself with these. It's the same sort of system that you see in Adobe Illustrator, and even Photoshop allows you to use the Bezier handle mentality of drawing organic curves and things like that. So we're going to be using these to fine-tune our text here. So I'll just grab both of those again and right-click. We'll switch them back to smooth. Just grab this one here and reposition it a bit. I want to get a sort of a nice organic curve to that C. I'm going to come over here, and we're now going to play with some of the features in the modifier stack here. And the first thing I'm going to look at is refine. I want to put an arrow on the end of this tail to the C here. So I'm going to use refine, and I'm going to click in the center of this point of this line, and I'm going to put another 2 points on the other sides. So I'm just going to come out of refine mode now, and I'm going to grab this point and slide it up to about here. I'll grab this point and slide it over to here. Grab both of these and grab this one and pull it out to about here. Now I'm going to grab all of those points, right click, and turn them into corners. And I'm just going to line it up a little bit better so that I get the arrow looking the way I want it. And the last thing I want to do with this arrow is I want to give it a little bit of a curve, a little bit of stylization in these two areas here. So to do that, I'm just going to grab this point and turn it into a Bezier corner.